if you would indulge it. What are y'all's thoughts about meeting schedules going ahead? I will tell you what I was considering and kind of bounce it off of you. I know Commissioner May is not in the room, but he will certainly weigh in. We would have to take action in the board meeting after 5:30 anyways, but I might take an opportunity to just talk about it. I thought about canceling the 17th and the second board meeting in April to then have our next scheduled board meeting be the first meeting in May. That's any thoughts?
Mr. Chairman?
Sure.
I would actually prefer not to change any of those meetings, given the fact that data is flowing in at a much higher rate. During that time frame, there's going to be a lot of things happen. I expect there will be new EOs come out, and some maybe even throttling us back some. I do believe that we, as the government, should probably meet more often, rather than less often, during this time of crisis.
Commissioner Burgash?
Yeah, run that by me again. Exactly what? Because we've got a committee of the whole on the 9th. You want to run that as normal, or
No.
You want to cancel that?
Cancel the committee of the whole and cancel the second board meeting in April to reconvene the first meeting in May.
No, I think that's a great idea. I think it's smart. It's prudent.
What 4th is that the date? 14th is
a Tuesday. Yeah,
that's the first board meeting in May. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's the second meeting in April.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what's the first board meeting in May? 7th. Okay, so tonight would be our last board meeting until May 7th.
Yeah, I would strongly support that. I think it's a prudent move to make. That way, people are not feeling compelled to come out, and especially given the 30-day order from the president and the governor. So I would support that. Thank you,
Commissioner Bender.
Mr. Chair, I could support it. I think maybe we just adjust the schedule instead of having a BOCC meeting like we're having tonight. Either have something that if you continue to sign emergency declarations, that we could ratify those, or keep it to the topic of a single issue regarding the virus. So then that way, if there are decisions that need to be made or either extended or walked back, we already at least have the notifications that we would be meeting in some capacity, even if it was not in person.
On the 7th?
No, on the, is that 14th?
The second meeting in April is scheduled.
It's on the Tuesday.
So not necessarily, well, I think it was due to my schedule that we moved it, that's been canceled. So if we wanted to move that again, but I think to not have anything on the schedule for a month might be a little much, and could require some quick notification if we needed to gather. If we left it on the calendar that we were scheduling to have a meeting to discuss ongoing operations or something like that.
You can always call an emergency meeting or a special meeting or something like that if that's an option.
And like I said, I'd be fine with cutting, most of the things. First of all, I want to say I think the meeting tonight was needed. I mean, we have a number of contracts and other things that need to be ratified that we need to do. But if we didn't have the agenda like we did tonight and only kept it, so a stripped down BOCC meeting, find a different way to do it. But of course, we don't know what the next 2 weeks hold for us, and maybe just keep something out there that we can have on our schedule that we could meet.
Or what about the committee of the whole, though? You okay with?
I'm okay with the committee of the whole.
Canceling it.
Right. So if there's some consensus for the committee of the whole being canceled, then we'll go ahead and take that discussion off the table. And in light of Commissioner Underhill's and Commissioner Bender's comments, we can talk more about the 14th in the board meeting then, if that's
fine.
Okay.
And again, it doesn't have to be the full thing, but.